All right, I'm finna be telling y'all how my dream car turned into a nightmare. Let's get into it. So I'm gonna make this a long story short. I was not thinking about this car until my uncle randomly hit me. I was randomly getting off work. My uncle hit me up. He was like, hey nephew, you want my Corvette? And I was like, of course. Who not gonna say yes? So yeah, I said I do want it. And long story short, I didn't end up getting it. I just went to go look for my own. And I was living at my parents at the time, so I wasn't really making bread like that. So it did take me a little while to finally find one. I looked at like 3, 4, or 5 Corvettes, so I finally got one. I looked at so many, I'm not even gonna count the other ones because I'll be here for 3 whole hours explaining to y'all about all the Corvettes I done looked at. So the first one, I'm gonna count because I actually test drove that one. It was a black one. It had torque tube issues. If y'all all know about Corvettes, you know about that. It's like a $3,000, $4,000 job from the dealership. And y'all, they said they was gonna fix it, so I didn't really care. You know, they said they gonna fix it. I was like, all right, whatever. I'll still go buy the car. So here's what happened there. My credit was good and everything, so I guess they didn't look at my income. And I told you I was working at home at the time, so I wasn't really making anything. So when I get there, they like, oh, so you're not putting 10,000 down? Over the phone, he was like, put 5 down and the car is yours. I get there, he's like, you need 10,000 down. And obviously, I don't have, if I had $10,000, I'm not putting that down on the car. I'm not rich. Most I'm putting down is 5. I just changed shirt real quick. I didn't even know how baggy that shirt was until I just looked at it. But I'm finna get off subject real quick. When God is sending you signs, you better listen or you're gonna be regretting it. So let me think. What else happened? Oh yeah, I'm glad I didn't buy it because it was like, no, it wasn't around COVID. It was like a little bit after that. It was like 2022. So basically, the car had 77,000 miles, and they was wanting like 45,000 for it, and it's like you can get a low mileage Corvette for 45,000 miles, and I was basically about to get a 100,000 mile Corvette. And of course, I'm young. I don't really know nothing. So I want the car and I'm ready to sign papers. And I just feel like they took advantage of that. But I'm glad that it didn't go through because, first of all, 10,000 down. Second of all, the car had problems. It's not like the car was perfect and everything. It had problems. It was high mileage and it had problems. And they was going to have me put 10,000 down. I'm glad that deal went through. I'm glad it didn't go through. The second Corvette, I don't know if I told y'all. The first one was black. The second Corvette, it was red. So I'm over the phone with him. He like, yeah, 5,000 down, and 5,000 down. We can do the deal. So everything's sealed. We already got the payments ready. I'm happy as hell. You know what I'm saying? Finally found a dealership that's not about to play with me. The very next day, I get off of work. It's a voicemail or some sort of text message or something saying that they sold the car. That's the second time I got that I didn't need the car. How you run my credit and sell the car? I understand that I ain't putting no deposit down on it, but don't run my credit and create payment plans with me and everything. It didn't sell the car. That's just messed up. Then he gonna hit me up a week later saying, oh yeah, the deal went through. The deal didn't go through with the guy. He came back and traded in it for a Mustang. Do you still want it? And I believe the price costs a little bit more on the car. These cars, I know not all car salesmen are shady, but y'all making it real hard for me to not believe that because literally every car salesman I met to get this car, I just did something. Or, like I said, it could have been a sign from God, but, yeah, I'm pretty sure it was a sign from God. But y'all carsmen are still shady, too. We gonna skip a couple Corvette stories, so I'm not here for 3 hours. But the third Corvette I looked at, it was in Athens, Georgia. Of course, you know, when I call them, I'm like, hey, I already been played with before. Pause. Is the car okay? Like, is it making any noise? Of course. Nobody knows anything. The car is fine. Oh, okay. The car is fine. So when I get there, I start it up. I hear this rumbling noise. And I asked wait, hold on. Let me go back. I'm skipping steps. First of all, the day I was trying to come, the dude was like, "Oh, it's my day off. You can't come another time." What do you mean it's your day off? So you don't want to sell a car? You don't want to make profit? That's another time for God should have took not get the car. He talking about something. It's his day off. So anyway, I call up the dealership. I'm like, look, if y'all can't get somebody here to give me the car, I'm not getting it. I'm just not doing it. So they finally get somebody, of course, because they not about to miss a sale. So mind you, I drove 3 hours to go to where that car was. Um, I'm in North Carolina. That car was in Georgia, so I drove like 2.5, 3 hours, and my girl came with me. So yeah, it wasn't like I was wasting my time. I was kind of wasting her time too, and that's another reason why I just bought the car anyway. But I'm gonna get into that. So we start the car up. I hearing this clanking sound, clank, clank, clank. It's clanking, and I'm like, "You hear that?" And she's like, "What? I don't hear nothing." Of course, you know what I'm saying? They don't hear nothing. So we take it for a test drive. Everything driving well. So I'm like, maybe it's me. Maybe it's me. So we get back to the dealership. I turn the car off. You hear this big old clank, clank. Okay, I know for a fact she heard that. My girlfriend's like, "What's that sound?" And I'm like, "Oh, no, that's nothing." Because, all used Corvettes have that problem that I was telling you about. And I thought it was that. And it was that. So that's why I bought it anyway. Even though they lied to me, I knew that all Corvettes had that problem. The older ones. Not the older ones, but all ones with high mileage had that problem. And I can't afford no $80,000 Corvette. So, you know what I'm saying? I got one with a little mileage on it. So, yeah, that was a red flag. Here was another red flag. As soon as we get out of the car, I hear her go to the mechanic talking about something. And I'm like, where was that when I asked you what was wrong with the car? See, y'all, when God is telling y'all, giving y'all multiple signs, just don't do it. Or if you know in your head, just don't do it. Because the reason why I went forward with the deal is because, okay, number one, I already knew that, like, that car had that certain type of problem. Number two, I was like 200 miles away from home. And my girlfriend had already left, and she had to go to work in the morning. So she dropped me off. I'm like, yeah, I'm good. Just go home. So I did not. So she already left, and I'm still there signing papers and everything. Oh, yeah, they told me they was going to fix the problem. And then while I'm driving home, about 30 minutes in, he's like, "Hey, man, yeah, we're not going to be able to fix that, man. I'm going to have to let you through the deal, man. I'm sorry, man. I can't fix that." Long story short, I ended up taking that car home anyway because, like I said, it was my dream car. I really wanted it. Plus, I wasn't trying to spend no $400, $500 on an Uber. I think it was like $300, but still, like, who's trying to spend $300 on an Uber? I should have did it because what I'm spending now is way more than $300. And here's how they didn't get in trouble. Because he offered to take the car back, but I was like, nah, I'm gonna just keep it because you know what I'm saying. I already drove 200 miles. I'm not driving 200 miles there, 200 miles back, 200 miles there. You know what I'm saying? I already got the car. Bro, the very next day, the AC goes out. That's another sign. I still could have took it back when the AC went out, but I was like, no, I'm going to just keep it. You know what I'm saying? It's just AC. I'll fix it myself. And that's a problem Leo's got. We always want to fix it ourselves. It don't matter what can happen. We want to fix it ourselves. The third strike, when I really, really regretted taking the car back, the lifters went out. I tried to replace the lifters myself. I did, but then I put the car back together. It's like Legos. You take everything when you put a car back together and you got everything else apart, it's like other stuff go wrong, and it's like now I'm in a deeper hole than what I was in when I first got the car. And it's still a lot more steps to this, but it's already I already been explaining this story for 9 minutes. Like, comment, and let me know if you want me to explain part 2. By the way, one more thing. I had seen a car from the Facebook Marketplace. I forgot why I was looking. From the same dealership talking about some of the motors out. And it was a V6 Challenger. How the motor go out on a V6 Challenger? They don't even really dog them cars like that. I mean, they do, but it's a V6. They not known for the motors going out like that. Yeah, but we out of time for right now. Let me know if you want me to explain part 2, and I'll go ahead and do it, because I ain't even done.